Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're focusing on something pretty important. It's your brain. How important can you get?
Pretty darn important.
That's right.
Yeah.
And to help us unpack all of this, we're going to be looking at some really fascinating findings from a study that went on for, get this, 20 years.
Wow, 20 years. That's a serious study. You don't see that every day.
I know, right? It's from Johns Hopkins University. They call it the BioCard study. And it gives us some incredible insight into how our brains change over time. So this next part is where things get really interesting and honestly a bit concerning for a lot of people. The study found a strong link between diabetes and faster brain aging. It's almost like diabetes puts your brain on fast forward.
It's a good analogy. And the study actually put some numbers to it. People with diabetes had a 41% higher risk of developing MCI compared to those without diabetes. That's pretty significant.
Wow, 41%. This is where it gets really, really concerning. The study found that if you have both diabetes and this amyloid beta imbalance, your risk of developing MCI jumps to 55%.
Yep, that's a big increase. And it really underscores how interconnected our health is. Something like diabetes can have a ripple effect throughout the entire body, including the brain.
Definitely a wake-up call for a lot of people.
Well, I think the most important thing to remember is that we have more control over our brain health than we might think. This study highlights the importance of early detection and intervention. If you have any concerns about diabetes or cognitive changes, talk to your doctor. There are steps you can take to manage these conditions and potentially slow down the progression of cognitive decline.
So it's not about panicking, it's about being proactive.
Exactly.
Every little bit counts. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into brain health. Remember, your brain is an incredible organ and it deserves all the love and care you can give it. We'll see you next time for another deep dive. Until then, stay curious.